Hey guys, Shanquilla Robinson's mom is thinking of exhuming her body to obtain more evidence for another autopsy because we all heard the verdict that there would be no charges filed against the Cabo Six, the six people who were with her when she was found unalived in Mexico. And so her mother is saying, where is the justice? Our family have been waiting for 6 months for justice, and we haven't had any justice. What we have is a daughter who is no longer with us. So her mother wants to exhume her body without a shadow of a doubt to determine that her neck was broken and that was the cause of death. So, guys, drop it in the comment section if you think her body should be exhumed or not. Should she just let her daughter rest in peace or not? If you were in her shoe, would you exhume the body of your daughter in trying to get justice for her? Drop it in the comment section. I'd love to know. So let's listen to what she has to say as she was being interviewed by CBS News.
Federal prosecutors say there is not enough evidence to pursue charges related to the death of American Shanquilla Robinson, who died in Mexico last year. The 25-year-old from Charlotte, North Carolina, died on October 29th. Her death certificate listed the cause of death as a spinal and neck injury. A video posted online after her passing showed Robinson in a violent altercation with another woman. We're joined now by Salamandra Robinson, the mother of Shanquilla Robinson. Salamandra, first of all, we're so sorry for your loss. What does it mean for your family to hear that federal charges will not be pursued?
We was very disappointed.
I'm sure. Were you surprised?
No, but I was disappointed because the simple fact is that they had enough evidence due to the video that was online, and they said it wasn't enough evidence, but I don't believe. And then they said that they don't know what was the cause of her death, but the cause of her death was due to the fight, from what we could see. And she said she didn't have a broken neck, and she also died from the swelling on the brain, but she also was beaten. So you can give me I feel that someone should have been arrested due to that, but they trying to say that it didn't. So I might have to have her body exhumed because we need another autopsy.
Wow, and I'm sure all of this being said by a mom, these are just unimaginable things to be discussing about your daughter. Where does your fight for justice go at this point?
We're going to keep going. We will be in Washington on May the 19th.
And your lawyers criticized the lack of urgency from U.S. authorities in this case. What do you feel should have been done differently?
I feel that they should have took this case and took it serious when it first happened. They didn't step up to the plate and do what they needed to do from the very beginning. They said it was out of their hands, but it looked like to me they didn't try to do anything, and they really failed my family, as being the FBI and the government here. We has really been failed, because my daughter didn't deserve to die like that, and brother was in Mexico or wherever it was, and they need to make a law, let people know that you can't go out of town and do nothing to someone and come back and think that you's okay with it. There was a video, everybody seen the video. So there should have been some charges should have been made. And I'm talking about here in the United States.
We're focusing on the legal process and moving forward, but just for a moment before we go, can you describe what this has been like to go through as a family?
It's been a nightmare. The whole 5 months ain't been nothing but a nightmare to me.
All right, Salamandra Robinson, thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
So the Charlotte Observer posted a couple of statements as well as pictures and summaries concerning the Shanquilla Robinson death investigation. And the first one is the FBI found Shanquilla Robinson cause of death inconclusive. So the fact that it's inconclusive means that the door is still open for charges So here is the letter that Shanquilla's mother received from the United States Department of Justice. And the letter says, Charlotte, North Carolina federal officials with the United States Attorney's Office in the Middle and Western Districts of North Carolina and the FBI met with the family of Miss Shanquilla Robinson and family representatives today to offer their condolences and to present the findings of the federal investigation into the death of Miss Robinson. The investigation into the circumstances surrounding the death of Miss Robinson has been a priority for federal prosecutors and the FBI. The FBI has worked diligently to conduct a detailed and thorough investigation of the evidence available in this case. In coordination with Ms. Robinson's family, an autopsy was conducted in the United States by the Medical Examiner's Office in Mecklenburg County. As in other cases under consideration for federal prosecution, the government must prove beyond a reasonable doubt that a federal crime was committed based on the results of the autopsy and after a careful deliberation and review of the investigative materials by both U.S. attorneys' offices. Federal prosecutors informed Ms. Robinson's family today that the available evidence does not support a federal prosecution. And that was April the 12th that this finding came out. So as of today, Sunday, April the 16th, 2023, the Charlotte Observer reported, early reporting that an arrest warrant was issued for a suspect in Shanquilla Robinson's death. But there have been a lot of claims made in the past that did not come through. So hopefully this particular reporting is correct by the Charlotte Observer. I wanted you guys to observe the date closely. It says April 16, 2023, Sunday. So I believe the warrant that's out for the arrest for the individual that's unnamed is from Mexico, because on the U.S. side, they are not going to make an arrest unless there's more evidence to support making an arrest. So I think this is why Shanquilla's mother wants to exhume her body so they can find more concrete information. But I don't know how concrete you can get other than a broken neck and severed spine. So I don't know. I'm at a loss as to why an arrest was not made. But in any event, guys, that's the latest update that Charlotte Observer put out, that there is a warrant out for an unnamed individual's arrest, but that is from Mexico. So the article says an arrest warrant levying charges of femicide was issued in the case of Shanquilla Robinson. ABC News reported late Wednesday, citing a prosecutor in Mexico. So this is all on the Mexican side. As far as the U.S. justice system is concerned, no charges will be leveled against any one of the 6 individuals. So the article went on to say the named individual is the person who was seen on video being the aggressor. But this was last year, this information came out. The Observer, Charlotte Observer, is just repeating what was put out last year. But no arrests have been made. But I guess if the Dejanay Johnson sets her foot back in Mexico, she will be arrested, because she's not going to be extradited, because the U.S. government is not going to extradite her because they found that the evidence is inconclusive. Until more evidence is obtained, that's the only time that maybe they can do something. So the conclusion is Dejanay Jackson is walking around scot-free along with the others, and Shanquilla's mother wants to exhume her body for getting more evidence. YouTubers, I'm over now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel and to this video. Thank you for watching.